Good morning, chat. Welcome to episode 4 of the Powerlifting Offseason series. Let's have a good day today. Today is primary squat, and I think it's quaternary or quinary bench day. Very excited to be training today. This is my first time breaking up my primary squat and primary deadlift day, so I'm excited to see how this weekend feels. It's currently Friday, June 6th. It's really nice working out in the gym again because I get to use the treadmill to warm up, I get to use some machines to warm up, and I'm gonna take full advantage of that while I'm in the Great White North. Your boy is well ahead of YouTube videos, and I told you guys that I was gonna be consistent on this platform, and this is the first time that I'm really doubling down on here because I really want to make more of this type of content. I really love making long form content because I feel like with the short form content that you guys probably follow me from, it's like I have to grab your attention. I have to keep your attention for 20 seconds so you don't swipe away. With this one, like obviously if you guys are watching me talk for 10, 15, 20 minutes, then 1, you must really care about powerlifting, and 2, you must really like me. I post in my description every single video my Discord server. My Discord server is filled with a bunch of beginner powerlifters who are in the same position, so we're kind of starting out, need a little bit more direction, a little bit more guidance, more help, and we're all here to help each other. I also have a free 12-week powerlifting program in this Discord server, so if you are interested in doing that, make sure to join. It's free, it's open to anyone that watches my content that supports me. That's gonna be in the description down below. After the treadmill, I'm gonna go onto the turf, do my dynamic warm-ups. I feel like I've never really kind of talked about what I do for my warm-ups. So I guess this video can show you what I do exactly to warm up my lower body prior to squatting. And then on the menu today, I gotta do a top set of 7 on squat, back off set of 5, 2 back off sets of 7. And then on bench, I have 3 ascending sets, really easy work. I like to keep my warm-up routine very simple. One thing about me is that my hip flexors are usually very tight. So I start off by doing something like 90-90 hip transfers. So I start with my hands on the floor because it's a little bit easier to open them up. Oh, spine is tight. I'm just gonna do 5 with my hands leaning back like this. Okay, now to make it a little bit harder for myself, I'm just gonna hold something in front of me like this. So it's just my hip flexors moving. Next thing I like doing is called a modified pigeon stretch. With this one, I like getting like a yoga block, nothing too crazy. Get outside of my thigh, right on that yoga block. Now I'm gonna cross over that back leg behind me and try to open up my glute med. And I like making this more like a dynamic, like a pump variation rather than just holding a stretch. So I'm trying to actively get more range of motion with this modified pigeon pose. I really just opened up my glute med there. So one thing that my home gym does not have are kettlebells. And I love kettlebells for my warm up. I'll show you exactly what I do. I like doing swings, getting my glutes activated. I like being kind of explosive out of the bottom position here. It's a full body movement. So you're using your legs, squat it. Your back is doing the hinge, shoulders and arms. Get that kettlebell up and higher. Get the heart rate pumping. This is such a good warm up to do for your workout, especially if you're squatting, if you're deadlifting. And I said to get a little goblet squat position. Try to shift around, find where it's comfortable. Your warm up routine should be like a flow. So whatever you're doing for the day, you want to find like a little routine that makes sure that your body's ready to get underneath the barbell. That's the whole point of a warm up. If you're just kind of like sitting on a foam roller on your phone, like that's not a warm up. That just means you're wasting time in the gym. Keep a very fast pace because obviously you should get that heart pumping. And then once you find the routine, find like 3 to 5 exercises that you feel are appropriate for you and your needs before you get underneath the barbell, and then keep doing that. The stronger that you get, and like if you ever deal with like injuries or like if you notice that certain areas need more warming up than others, then you can always modify your warm up routine. Dude, honestly, just sitting in a goblet squat for like a solid minute, that's all the opening up my hip flexors need. Earlier on in my powerlifting career, I used to make the mistake of just like fucking going through every single machine for warm up, doing it too much, spending like 30 minutes to warm up. Now I'm only spending like at most 10, 15 minutes warming up. More doesn't always mean better in this situation. I'm pretty much all ready to work out now, so I did a few rounds with that kettlebell routine I showed you. I did a few side planks off camera to make sure that my core, my obliques are primed, and right now I'm just gonna I do the bar, no equipment on. I do 1 red with 70 kilos without my equipment on, and then 1 more time with my equipment on, and then I take my normal warm-ups from there. So taking a lot of reps with the bar and like my first warm-up just to make sure that everything's moving the way that I want it to. Today's video, we're talking about the warm-up.
Oh, are we now?
Yeah, we are. Old body moving right now. Old bones, old bag of bones. Oh yeah, I feel good today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm using these medium powerlifting SPD sleeves that I was gifted to me by Ann's brother. I feel like I was due for some new sleeves because my mediums that I were using before had a very large hole in it. And I'm also convinced that the black and red SPD sleeves are tighter than the black and white ones. So we shall see how these feel. All right, let's do this. God, the rack cuts are different from my Texas rack to this Eleiko, so I feel like I don't know what rack cut I am. Chat, am I getting taller? I was 6'3" last week. Am I finally 6'4"? Bro, I was watching the Pacers Oklahoma City Thunder game last night, and I cannot believe the generational run that Indiana is having right now. The clutch team of the year. The buzzer beater that they hit game 1 against OKC in OKC. Me and Ann were screaming in her living room last night. It was electric. All right, Chatterton, it's time to start working out. I'm feeling delicious today. Bro, someone commented on one of my videos. They were like, what's that contraption you use for your knee sleeves? How you put them on? I vividly remember when I saw someone on Instagram doing this for the first time, and I looked at my sorry ass hands, all the rug burn that I had on my fingertips. I was like, wow, I feel brain dead for not doing this.
I had no problem getting my SBDs up before.
Wow, these feel good. I'm also squatting with my 10mm belt today. I forgot to bring my 13mm to Kanda. So we'll see if that makes a difference, but I do not think so. I used to squat in a 10mm belt. The one thing I really do like about the new program that I'm running is that there's days where I come into the gym and I'm not just benching. There's more than like 1 or 2 of those days. Like last time with the 2 SBD days, I had so many bench only days and it feels like such a waste of time. I'm really focusing on correcting this issue that I've been struggling with for the past 2 or 3 training blocks. Like with the issue of the barbell rolling on top of my traps, it's been costing me my top sets. It's been making me feel inconsistent. That's one of the best sounds in powerlifting. When you slap on a red plate into another red plate, when it's like fully straight on. That was, see? 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 plate clap. I told them that one of the best sounds is like when a plate hits another plate head on. Like no angle or anything, like right onto like, it's like.
Just straight. That
sound is like, it tickles the back of my brain. Anyways, I'm gonna start rating my plate slaps. So that one I did over there, that was probably like a 9.5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. I feel like I need to know like what who's watching my videos. Like, do they watch anime? Do they watch sports? Because I talked about basketball. Like, what do you guys like besides powerlifting? Because that's the only bridge I know that connects us.
I think you should just be you. Talk about what matters to you.
What matters to me? You matter to me.
Riz.
All right, let's talk about myself for a little bit. What do I like? I like powerlifting. Okay, anyways, let's be a little more serious about this because I do want to get to know you guys a little bit better also. I've been powerlifting for nearly 10 years. I don't know what I like.
He likes anime. He's watched anime for a very long time. But he doesn't like Demon Slayer. He thinks it's the worst story in the world.
Tell them about your tattoo. Your tattoo's really on backwards.
Let's not talk about that. It's also this arm. Good job. He's a big Knicks fan.
My birthday's coming up soon, guys.
Third.
For my birthday, the only thing I want from you guys is to like, comment, subscribe.
What do you want from me?
For you to like, comment, and subscribe. I love playing video games. I played competitive video games growing up. I was on a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 feeding team when I was in middle school. I play League of Legends. I play Valorant. I play Counter-Strike. I play all these other games. I built my PC myself. I'm a big PC dork. I used to stream on Twitch. Oh yeah. Chad, I feel wonderful today.
Oh, wait, come on. Good. One more, come on. Yeah, one more. Good job.
Holy shit, that was easy. Chat, that was a fantastic execution on my top set. I cannot be happier with where I'm starting with my baseline for this training block. So that was 210 kilos for 463 pounds for my top set of 7. Right now I have to do a back off set of 5 with 200 kilos, and then I have really easy sub-max sets of 7. I think it's with 180 kilos. So significant drop off, low intensity, just trying to get the blood flowing, pumping into the legs. Let me get a depth check, chat. Good. Good, come on. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, come on. No squatting, oh shit. All right, chat. It's a beautiful squat session today. Top set of 7 with 210, back off set of 5, 200, 2 sets of 7 with 180. Although within the appropriate RPE for today, and it's only gonna get easier from here, the more my body gets adapted to it. On bench press today, really light. I'm gonna start my block off with 3 sets of 8 with 140 kilos. One change I made from this block to the last few blocks that I've been doing is that this day used to be ascending, and I felt like I would push this day a little bit too aggressively. We shall see. I wanna keep this day very easy on bench press because Saturdays are my primary bench press day, and that's the day I care about the most. I got my singles on those days. I'm actually doing something pretty exciting today after my workout. Today, Ann and I are going to do ice bath and red light therapy, like sauna sessions. So we're gonna be alternating between the two of them. And we did this right before her meet, and we felt fantastic. So I'm hoping that it'll improve my recovery because there's a lot of benefits to doing both of them. You know where the yoga mat is?
Come on. Consistent touch.
All right, Chatterton, the only accessory that we have today is a single leg extension. I have to wrap this up really quick because we got our appointment for contrast therapy coming up. Why does this side feel heavier than this side? What's up, MTV? Welcome to my crib. So we got the cold plunge set to 5 degrees Celsius because we're in Canada. All the benefits of cold water therapy are going to be listed right above. The only things I really care about are reduces inflammation and speeds up recovery. boosts mental resilience and mood regulation, boosts immune function. But those are the 3 things I actually care about that cold plunge will actually provide to me. The red light therapy, reduce joint pain, eye health and vision because I'm legally blind, improve sleep quality. This is actually one thing that I remember from the last time. The last time I did these 2, my sleep was phenomenal that night. And I used to do cold plunges more frequently, and I remember my sleep quality be a lot better. Enhanced muscle recovery and performance, so another reason why I think they're paired great together, which can only help out your powerlifting goals. So we're gonna try this out, and like I said, if I lived here, I would be doing this religiously.
So I have my 3-minute timer right there. Breathe.
So we just finished up our first round in the cold plunge. Now we're gonna do 15 minutes of infrared sauna and then 15 minutes of regular sauna, back into the cold plunge, back into the sauna.
Hey chat, so we just finished our first round of contrast therapy, 3 minutes in the cold plunge, 30 minutes in the sauna. We did 15 minutes of infrared. Now we're just gonna start round 2. I would say that this round is debatably harder than the first one because I'm all warm and fuzzy now and I don't want to go in that tub. But we do hard things, so 3 minutes. 3 minutes is gonna pass by anyways. What does it matter if I'm doing it freezing cold in a tub?
All right, chat, last round in the infrared sauna. I'm not gonna lie, when I was doing that, before I got in, my body was like ready to fall asleep. The infrared sauna like about to knock me out. And then the second I got in there, it just like jolts sent across my entire body. One more round of 30 minutes in here, and then we're gonna go get some food. I'm so hungry right now. All right, chat, we just finished up our contrast therapy, and we're about to go grub.
I feel so good right now.
Yeah, my body feels heavy, but I know when we get home later, we're gonna feel real good watching Love Island. Yeah, so we're about to grab some Mexican food because I'm in the mood for a burrito right now. And that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna end this video with this massive burrito in your face. This is quite literally close to 2,000 calories, I think. That's gonna be it for today's video. Appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. This is episode 4 of the Powerlifting Offseason Training vlog series, whatever you wanna call it. Tomorrow I will be deadlifting and bench pressing. It's my primary deadlift and primary bench press day, so you're not gonna wanna miss that. I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys are interested in working directly with me for powerlifting coaching, make sure to fill out the link in my description. Other than that, see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Why do they? It's crazy that we call LeBron James, not just LeBron. Anthony Edwards, not Edwards Anthony, but LeBron James is known as.
You know LeBron's his first name, right?
What? Oh, I thought it was. Wait, James is his last name.
Yes.
Oh, why did I think